Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the Corrupted Horizons DLC. And we got a little nest ahead of us. Hopefully it'll be a quick hitting nest. We'll find those hatching sentinels right away. But before we jump in there, a couple things to look at regarding personnel. And one of those is who is the lucky one to get the living armor that we picked up last episode. And I kind of looked through everybody and took a peek, and there's one that stood out to me, and that's Nathral Necro. And I'm going to give you the reasons I chose him. We'll take a look right here. The independent sniper armor is really not that amazing as far as how it helps accuracy. It actually slows down the speed on a couple of them here. So, and the armor is just weak, 14, 16, 14. What we can do is gain a lot of stealth and accuracy compared to that armor by outfitting, at least for the moment, Nathral Necro with a complete outfit. So that's just exactly what we're going to do. And he's the lucky one to get it right off the bat. There's nothing to say I won't split it up or change my mind down the road, but for now this is where I decided to go. And it is totally appropriate armor for a heavy also when you look at the amount of armor and making your heavy more accurate. The only thing I don't like, at least initially why I'm choosing not to put it on my heavies, is because I don't want to give up the jet jump just yet. I do like that perk early on in the game or in the playthrough. I like having my heavies a lot more mobile. There's that one. We also have a promotion due in here, if I can figure out. Yes, it's Shane Marine Grunt Vanson earned her promotion. We never gave it to her. I'm going to go, although I do want to pick up Trooper at some point. Right now we're going pure Mark for Death, just so I have somebody. Not that we've faced a lot of the super big guys yet, but I want to have somebody with that perk, so we're ready when that should happen. And there you go. There is our peek at our barracks, our personnel. Now, one thing you'll also notice is we have, yes, I've counted them already. We have 11 individuals who are corrupted right now. All of them at the moment, at least before we go on this next mission that'll give us more corruption in the nest, have 25 cost to get cured. With 11, that's 275. So right now, we can't even afford to cure everybody. And I'm just only bringing this up to give you an idea of the cost of getting everybody fixed. It may seem like we have a lot of mutagens, but in relation to the team and how that's going to compound, that cure cost is going to go up. We really don't have enough mutagens. And so I'm just saying that out loud to put that in my mind, that mutagens with this corruption mechanic are going to be a little important. Now, we'll see if we can't manage to scrape some up here coming up. And I think that's it for the moment. Manufacturing-wise, we're going to keep focused on the air game. I'm going to keep the Odin armor for Bojaiden, although one thing I will do just temporarily until that's built, and if I have a chance to take him out before that's built, let's at least give Bojaiden some armor. May not be the perfect fit for him yet, but it's better than nothing, and at least when we have the chance, we can pick him up and get him going. I probably would like to give you a weapon also. There's another point that shows us that we aren't exactly ready with the kind of equipment we can give him right now either. We have a nice shotgun, but we can't manufacture the ammo. But at least with this, we have plenty of ammo, and you'll have your basic outfit to at least start going out. And, you know, I've been wanting to team up Bojaiden and Donald Drump. I got to make sure I say those right, my goodness. And have them flying around on the same ship. I'm just looking forward to that. I just think that's just the way it needs to be. Sorry. Let's get down here and start this nest. I'm happy to be back playing. Hopefully I won't show that rusty. I've been out of town for 3 days. And now I'm back to finally recording live again. So let's get ourselves back in the flow. And what better to do that with than a nest, right? We hope. It'll gain important attitude for everybody with us, and I really would like to somehow get back into decent attitude with Disciples of Anu, because You know, I would like to have access to mutation and the ability and a berserker cross class and even a priest. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to just totally have them be the bad child that we can't become friends with. But anyway, let's take a quick look through our team here. They're all going out. Make sure we have no holes in equipment and make sure we have no SP that needs to be spent to improve us. And looking good there. Citizen Eileen, looking good there. I have a feeling this is going to be a quick trip through the barracks because everybody else, because we recently took everybody else out on a mission. Yeah, we got to remember for you, Michael Romanov, you have one blast left in that shotgun. One precious blast. Let's make sure we use it in the right situation. And Joe Murata, you are all equipped. We are building shoulder-mounted rockets for you, but they're kind of low on that building queue at the moment. And that looks like it. We're ready to get down there. Let's get this mission started. Only items that we carry can be recovered from this one. All right, here we go, and we don't see anything right off the bat. And this looks like, doesn't that look, it looks kind of like a dead end unless it opens up through over here. So I guess, do we have an assault? Will an assault please step up and say here, Michael Stickdude Romanov, we're going to start dashing you forward a little bit to see if we can find ourselves an open spot. Maybe there's a path down in this direction, but I guess we're going to start over here, hoping it opens up over here for us. So lead the way, Michael. And we're finding our first enemy also. So let's go see exactly what he brings to the table. A claw. A little bit of armor at 210, nothing ridiculous, and medium, well, slow speed legs. He does not have agile legs. Thinking I want to take a peek around the corner with you also to kind of see what's over here. I'm going to keep you in a cover position here to see in there because you'll crouch here, and I think that'll be better covered depending, unless an enemy's like right to the side. We do see in there a little, but nothing definite. We also have another enemy down around here. He's an easy one to kill if we get someone up to it, and he's also a gunner, so he would be a nice one to kill. For your first shot, we're going to keep you there, Michael Romanov. We're going to see if we can shoot off a claw.
Taking aim.
Can we? Can we? Pretty decent chance. Let's hope. All right. And I don't believe he had a spitterhead, right? Yes. So what we may need to do then is, how about you, MC? How about looking at dash? Now, if your dash would get you this far, double dash, so you're not going to gain sight of this guy. Kairos, you have a little more speed. So this is what we're going to do.
Yes.
Is MC, I'm going to send you up in this direction. Not using any will. We're going to start that way. And what do we see back here? Oh, that's just an egg. We're going to do this. We're going to start you right here. We're not going to rely on your shot this turn.
I'm going in.
Basically, I just tried to get you out of the way, so if we get Kairos over here, it says we would have some sight on that guy, barely. So let's see and hope that Double Dash does not lie to us, and that we'll be able to get that far forward.
Pushing on.
Now we find out. Yes. I think that was the spot that gives us a slight angle, and we'll see if it's any good of an angle right now. Looks like it'll be good enough to take him out. We can center right here. Most of our shots should hit. That should be enough. Alright, so I'm glad we saw him. Thank you, Stick Dude. And this guy's no longer a threat, so let's position our... Actually, what we'll do is we're just going to run full force forward with our snipers. And our heavies.
Moving up.
Because we seem to have cleared the first path of resistance against us. Nobody's on Overwatch. I take that back. We're not done. We'll put that spare pistol on Overwatch over here. And I don't think we're all kind of blocked by others that we'd have to shoot through, so maybe this pistol could be done narrowly up here without too much damage to individuals. Let's find out.
They're not getting past me.
And he's got only 4 turns, so it's not worth our while to try to capture him for mutagens. He'll bleed out probably before this mission is done, since we haven't found anything yet. So MC, this time I am going to... Yeah, well, you don't have a lot of dash. You don't have, we really got to work on your speed now, don't we? But let's get looking around this corridor a little bit. I have a feeling it's kind of near an exit zone, but maybe right here we're going to find something. So let's put you in this little alcove. Ooh, okay, it's just an egg. And we'll position everybody up this corridor. We're going to make sure we have some Overwatch available to help us out before we turn this corner where something may be. Okay, that's your spot, Michael. Kairos, you don't have a lot of will with which to maneuver and shoot. Yeah, so we're going to run you pretty far up also.
Moving fast.
Kind of keep you off to this side so the Overwatch that we put here won't be blocked. And then we'll see if we can't get some of our snipers up in this direction for some pistol Overwatch to help us.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
And then Citizen Eileen, I'm gonna bring you here and see if I can get a couple pistols on that thing there. Are you gonna be able to get up far enough, Callum? Potentially.
Like the wind.
Let's see what 2 pistol shots look as far as damage is concerned. No, I need 2 pistol shots will not be enough for us. So we'll hang on to our pistols.
Ready.
And let's just hope there's not some Arthron out there that we can't see that's going to be able to come upon us.
Let's go.
And launch a grenade into the mosh pit here. We're done. This turn is over. Alright, someone sounds nearby, and we're going to take a peek around this corner, leading off with you, MC, and see what we see.
On my way.
Well, I'm disappointed. It was just an egg. Gosh darn it. Let's come over here. Let's shoot this egg.
Aiming.
So we can all make it by the egg without a problem.
I see them.
Aha. They're sneaking up on us. So MC, let's get you out of the way. Can't really tell what this guy is, can we? No, he's an easy to take out guy, so let's just move you out of the way. We should be able to dash somebody up there to take them out, because he's probably got return fire. So if I got up here. You've got the most will. Let's dash you part of the way, Michael.
Pushing on.
And as long as we are close enough to the guy, I don't know that we can see him clearly through here. Yes, we can. So let's just take this shot and get rid of another gunner before he returns fire. And who knows? Maybe we've got to go through this narrow path to find something, but let's position you up here, Michael. Yeah, it opens up a tiny bit, but not a lot in through there. There's more tight corridors in this one and less obvious big open areas than I'm used to. So maybe we're going to relocate here and something will open up over here. So that's going to be our area of focus at least. Kairos, you don't have the ability to see that egg from wherever we move here apparently. Yeah, we'd have to get there, and you, yeah, why don't I dash you just to take out egg out of the way? Now, it says you, okay, we got to step one more forward, that's why. Now we should be able to see the egg. And we'll hang you there. Let's get everybody else forward. We're going to have Joe Murata, our heavy, kind of block the way against anybody reinforcing around that corner.
I can see them.
And so much for blocking. I'm glad we saw him, as a matter of fact. We're going to bring you to this corner.
Already there.
We're going to have to be careful. He's going to be able to shoot, and I got you, MC, kind of in the open. And in fact, he'll be able to shoot right from there, so I'm not thrilled with this at all. None of my snipers are going to be able to do anything more than a pistol shot on this guy, which is going to get us shot in return. Do we have anybody here?
Can't wait.
You do, Callum. You may be our lone out. How much will do you have? You have all your will. So let's get you up here for a quick aim. And let's kind of get a sense for where he's at. So a spot right here should be good enough for quick aim. So we're going to do one more dash. So we can take that quick aim shot. Excuse me. Oh, let's just make sure we can see with the proper weapon. Yes, we can. It says we can. So we'll waste the quick aim just in case.
Aiming.
Now, once again, we have a lot of these weak guys we've been lucky to find before they can shoot at us. And therefore, not have to take those shots. What I'm going to do with you, Citizen Eileen.
Ready.
Yeah, we'll bring you forward. Where do we want you, Takeda? Yeah, since we got surprised once, let's not push it. Let's bring you right here.
Ready, willing, and able.
Let's take a look here. Okay, so that's just an independent handgun. It's nothing special. We'd have to do, yeah, we're going to ignore the egg so we can continue moving forward. Just in case they reinforce through there, we shall have some protection. At least pistol protection. And there's our turn. Uh-oh. He was able to take a nasty shot on us. But at least it was with only the independent rifle, and of course, he took out our head. So Michael, the stick dude, needs some retribution, I feel. You can see him right where you are. 2 shots from where you are probably going to be good enough. Well, maybe not with that rock there. We might want to move you. Let's... so maybe that isn't, because zooming in that rock is just in our way. So we're going to move you. You know what we're going to do? We're going to heal you first. And we're going to keep you right there. We'll take that 1 shot since we can't move you. In fact, we'll... Can't make up my mind, can I? So I'm thinking there's got to be a sentinel over here.
Yes.
We can come up here for 1 definite shot.
On my way.
Oh, probably got an egg right there is what I'm thinking. So he's gone. I would love to get somebody around in his direction to get a sense.
Here they are.
Another egg.
Not a problem.
Well, I'm sure not getting a sense of a sentinel being anywhere. So now we got to check over in this corner. You see a little sparkle of something. Maybe that's where it's going to be. And do I dare? I guess we come in this direction to see about picking up that gun. It's materials. It's worth something. Let's bring ourselves over here for starters to see in this area where we think it might be.
Not sure about this.
Another egg. So yeah, that is an egg back there. It's not hatching.
On the move. More of them.
And there we found it. Oh, it's total. I'm looking left and it's right. Crazy. Let's just bring you over here.
Moving.
We'll find out if we can get anybody else into a shot of any kind. Yes, we can. So that's 2 shots, which should hopefully be enough to take it out.
Here I am.
And I know I'll be able to at least get 1 more up there. No.
Here.
Do you have a dash within you, Callum? Yeah, you have a dash and a quick aim, so if we need a 3rd shot, we have it available. We also have the pistols. So Kairos, shoot away. We also got to worry about this egg over here, which is going to hatch if we don't take it out either. So we got several things to be concerned about. So maybe, just maybe, I shoot you on the egg.
Have to focus.
Because I don't need anything hatching in our rear. Takeda, let's have you do the initial shooting here. And then we'll figure out how many more shots we're going to need.
Gotcha.
We're going to dash for that other quick aim. And then we'll have pistols if we need it.
Pushing on.
For further follow-up. Yeah, we're flying through the will, which is why corruption is potentially such a pain of a mechanic. No, you still got your pistol. Let's switch weapons. And we're going to have to get some pistol help. Well, we got 1 pistol here. We're going to have quick aim abilities, so we will take this thing out one way or another.
Finger on the trigger.
There we go. 1 down, 1 to go. Maybe if we're lucky... Okay, we got reinforcement or something behind us. Maybe if we're lucky... No, I don't think we're going to be lucky that it would be back here. If it was anywhere, it would have been here. So we got to look at other parts of the map. And start backtracking or going in that direction. Don't you hate when it's not an obvious move for us. So let's keep you moving forward this way, Joe Murata. We're going to bring you over here. Who else has movement? Citizen Eileen, you don't really. Michael, we got you healed. Let's keep you moving. And let's see what happens. Oh, maybe this thing was the guy we took the claw off of. He still hasn't quite died yet.
Receiving.
Let's keep going and running around, seeing what we can find around this corner now.
I'm going in.
We see another egg. Okay, we saw another egg back there. That's all it was. I'm going to stop you here, Michael. And see if we can't pick that thing up. That's weird. Even though we've used a med kit, that must weigh a bit more. Weight is 4, that's why. You're just slightly overburdened now. And we do see around the corner, and it's a path. So we're going to continue along the path over to this side to try and find our next hatching sentinel. Let's get moving, guys. Joe Murata will get you up here.
Already.
Aha, found an egg. Found 2 eggs. So we're going to follow this egg path, and hopefully it'll open up for us at the end. We're going to keep you right there, Joe, just so we don't get it activated to hatch and get everybody else moving to catch up.
Hope I'm not leaving myself exposed.
All right, we're going to come up here and we're going to bash an egg right there.
Not a problem.
One more time. Then we're going to get everybody else moving up also to support us. But not getting quite too close to that egg, and it does seem to open up back here. So I do believe we'll take out this egg and then move forward, and we should find our final, our final hatching sentinel. Well, we found it already, just where we knew it would be, so let's just step forward. We shouldn't be close enough to get it active. And we got to get some snipers and firepower up there so we can take it out.
I'm prepared.
Pretty quick. I'm not doing anything with you guys this turn. We're just getting everybody else up. And next turn, we're going to fire away with everything we got.
I'll try and get there.
Well, that guy finally died, I think. And now we should be within range to get a bunch of shots on this thing. Michael, you'll have a shot from here.
Rolling.
It's waking up, but waking up just a little too late.
In my sights.
Let's see, Kairos, how about we give you a shot?
Moving.
And that should do it.
Kill confirmed.
Okay, a little more of a hunt experience on this nest than usual, but we gained some nice experience for some of us here, so that's always good to have happen. Citizen Eileen, you're lagging back just a little bit. Positioning for you right now, I'll have to try and remember in the back of my head when we have a chance. You could do with a little extra speed. All right, so we gained attitude all around here, 6 with Synedrian, 5, 4. So and we did pick up a new weapon to more than likely salvage somewhere along the line. And with Synedrian, we gained some more potential. Advanced nanotechnology, poison weapons, Aspida development. Well, we got our Aspida, so none of those are urgent at the moment, but it's nice to have them available. And we're going to replenish our supplies. We got some new research. Let's put it into queue. We got Synedrian Aspida development. We'll keep that at the bottom. Poison weapons I don't need right away. Advanced nanotechnology, we'll put that in the queue. Now my Triton vivisection, that's one I overlooked from last time. We've captured one. If we get that vivisection done, it'll improve our damage against them. So I'd like to have that in the queue. Combat shield, not a high priority for me, but haven't found a great way that I like using them yet, but I usually build 1 or 2. And looks like that's about it as far as... And we're going to keep Technician going, and I may move up the Infiltrator class and then do the Advanced Bionic Technology. We'll see. We'll see. They're all kind of on equal footing, and they all take a while to develop or research. And the only thing that's slowing us up is we got a research lab, but that's another 2 days away. But at least one of those will get built, and by the time shortly after technician development happens, we will then get speeded research for these other 2s. So that's nice. For these 2, what I want to do is, we still don't have a flyer. The gift is probably going to be sent out on its own, but I do want to take the Airwolf, and I want to keep both of them near the flyer because these are going to be my 2 equipped aircraft. I do not want to stray too far from the Behemoth when the flyers start appearing. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can conveniently explore with the 2 ships right off the bat. Okay. Oh, and we got an intelligence report here. Corruption node. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So the Chiron, what kind of thing does this Chiron do to us? We will now have fireworms. Well, that's not a big one. That's not a bad one yet, so it's not too bad yet. Uh-oh, we have the big flyer available. That would be a little difficult for us right now with only 2 flyers available soon. I prefer going against these big guys with 3 aircraft at a time. Or is it the Behemoth? Yeah, these are both upgrades for us to have to deal with. So I think it's the Behemoth that I need the 3 aircraft. This one, maybe, depending on how it's equipped, we can get away with 2. The corruption node, they can start corrupting havens now. So that's maybe where this Behemoth is off to corrupt a Synedrian haven, is what may be happening. Myrmidon eggs, Myrmidons. Acheron, well, we know about that, so that's not like it's new, unless there's some upgrade that they have now. Pepper Cloud call reinforcements. Do we see anything new on this one that they didn't have before? I don't think so, unless the call reinforcements was new, but I thought they had that before. Aha, Acheron Prime. Mind control immunity. Restore Pandoran armor. Corruptive spray. Yeah, they're gaining some abilities and strength a little bit here and there. And what have we got? Oh, jeez, so Pete. 900 hit points. Oh yeah, that's the upgrade on these last two. Mind control immunity. Corruptive attack. Call reinforcements. Resurrect corpses. Oh boy. So yeah, these are upgrades that won't be fun to deal with. Oh, baby. Okay. Let's explore here, because that's where we arrived. We do have a scavenging site over here. So we have found a scavenging site. I didn't remember that. So that's good to know. We're going to need funds soon as I keep building stuff or wanting to upgrade my bases or even activate a new base as necessary. There's something I found. Oh yeah, there's a new mist appeared with a question mark right in the middle of it that I want to get to also. So let's explore here. Let's get our ships moving here. No flyers yet. So I guess we're just going to fly the gift back here also. Because I can't send it away or out on missions yet. The duty for these two ships is air patrol around the Behemoth. An injury to all. Our operatives have located an abandoned mining camp. The miners appear to have been killed, not by Pandorans, but by entirely human security forces, most likely during one of the major strikes that occurred in the course of World War III. A number of banners detailing the miners' demands are still fluttering in the breeze, the writing bleached by the sun. So we're going to search. Good materials. Good, good. Our operatives have recovered all the resources they could find. It looks like after the miners were killed, no one ever came back here. A typically meaningless tragedy of the kind human history is full of. So that was a good material haul. I'm going to send you over so we can get this mist explored right away. And we're gaining, we got to stick here just a little bit for some stamina. And then what I may do is pop down for exploration at the edge of the mist here and then come back up and continue with Prisoner of Ice. That may be our first move down here. So let's give you a little time there. And do we have any other ships? Almost back there. Still exploring there. Everybody's on the move otherwise. Okay. Okay, you need to just stay there until we see a flyer. Oh yeah, what we can do while you're there though is we can at least give you a weapon. Wait, it's the Airwolf. There we go. You have your first weapon, and pretty soon your manufacturer, I think it's the you'll be able to put out fires on your ship. That'll be your defensive module. And I guess we're just going to give you two of the same offensive weapon, I guess, until we're able to build more for now. But that's our first job, is getting you fully equipped. Let's continue. And let's explore here now. We found another scavenging site. It was good. That means we have two that we're aware of now. Here, very nearby each other, so that'll be convenient. Neither yet is in the mist, so we want to get that done sooner rather than later. Do we have any other mist areas that we need to explore nearby? And it would seem the answer is no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to these two question mark havens to see if any other sites pop up near the mist that we can address. Okay, both ships are back here. No flyers yet. And we're about to have this haven. I expect this to be our first corrupted haven is what's going to happen based on the update to the Pandorans that we just experienced. Let's just take a quick look over at our stamina here. Yeah, I just want this one individual, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, just a little, at least halfway before we do or get on the move just a little bit. We're going to keep our eye over here on the flyer. We found a question mark here. That's good, not in the mist. Let's go see if we have anything else that might pop up in the mist we need to be aware of. Do we? Does not appear so. So since we have a couple other spots near the mist with question marks, we'll go over here. Family gathering. Our operatives have sat down beside an old house, miles away from any other buildings. The whole place looks pristine. The lawn has been mown, the hedges trimmed, the fences painted a bright white, but there is no answer to our calls. Our operatives break down the door of the home to find a family sitting in wooden chairs in the dining room. They are all dead. It looks like they expired only hours before our people got here. There's not a mark on any of them. So that's bizarre. We'll search for anything we can use. There's an enormous larder with food we can use. And if they're unknowingly dead, check out the food real good, guys, please. Check the food before you take it. Okay, where else do we want to go? I think we're going to do another magnifying glass search over here. And what else have we got going down here? Chicken broth for the apocalypse, Fort Sloboda. At Fort Sloboda, our operatives witness the lighter side of life in New Jericho Haven when they are invited to judge a local cooking contest. Cooking in the post-apocalypse is a difficult task, especially if you want the result to actually be tasty. Tastes like something besides bacon, right? But this just brings out people's innate creativity. Human beings like a challenge. So we're going to participate because we have buku food at the moment. It's only 15. And participating in the contest, our operatives get to know the people of New Jericho, at least here in Fort Sloboda, in a new way. As it turns out, they're just ordinary human beings trying to live meaningful lives in an increasingly alien world. The winner of the contest, Fred Ujarak, sums it up best. We just want things to go back to normal. So we've gained Haven attitude and a little bit of New Jericho.
The equipment you helped us recover from that satellite control base has been invaluable. But for the next part of West's plan, we need something a little more exotic. A pre-war AI capable of accessing and rebooting certain military satellites. The kind of satellites that no one was supposed to know about. In other words, precisely the kind of thing West pays extra attention to. We have identified where one of these AI units is located, in an old Scarab vehicle left to rust somewhere near the following coordinates.
All right, so we're going to download those coordinates.
With the help of the Phoenix Project, New Jericho is going to stop the Pandorans forever. Tobias said as much to me, and he doesn't lie. He can be a difficult man to work for, a perfectionist, but he always tells the truth.
All right, phase 2 is now on the map. Let's go find out where it is. So our team over in the Americas is going to be busy. They're going to have some missions coming up that they're going to need to get busy with. Let's take a quick peek at our stamina. And you know what? I'm going to check out these 3 exploration sites, and then we're going to start heading north, away from the mist for a little bit at least, because we have some missions up north. But I at least want to get, there's 4. So there's 4 sites right near the mist I want to get sight on before we leave the area in case we need to do some protection down here. So let's get flying while we have a little stamina. After I do these 4, if I need to park for a half a second to build back some more stamina, we will. Let's get flying. Limpet Surge. Our operatives have discovered a military depot that could hold highly valuable supplies for our cause. However, the building is overgrown with enormous mutated purple limpets, and they appear to be multiplying exponentially. The facility will soon be covered in so many layers of limpets that drilling through their shells will be nigh on impossible. Is it going to be worth the effort? Well, it is a military depot. We can afford it. We're going to go for it. I may regret it, but let's just do it. Oh! So we got some goods. Okay, the process is boring and cumbersome, but eventually our operatives managed to break through and recover the military equipment. Humanity 1, limpets 0. So we got ourselves 3. That's actually the best part right there. 3 purification grenades. That pays for it all in my mind right there. Deceptor, machine gun, Cyclops. Yeah, I'm happy we did this. Your soldiers have lost 10 stamina. Let's get over here to research real quick. I think it's because we found some new weapons. We can reverse engineer some stuff maybe, because there's nothing else that's standing out to me. Let's take a look at our personnel. Kind of get a look at what we've picked up. Or I don't see it. Oh wait, I'm not looking at the top. There we go. So there's our Phoenix Heavy Cannon. There's our Deceptor. There's our 3 purification grenades. So yeah, they're very, very much heavy based. Oh, so we also picked up the other bulldog. So there you go. I'm happy we got it. We got more weapons that we can equip and take a look at equipping on our next mission. In the meantime, where do we want to send you? We're going to keep exploring.
My sources tell me New Jericho has developed a new type of APC. I hope they intend to use it to fight the Pandorans, not their fellow human beings. But the real question is, how can you win a war if you don't understand the battlefield? All the vehicles in the world won't help you if you cling to the delusions of the old world. I should know. I remember the wars of the old world better than anyone.
What I'm going to do is pick the one that I think will help us, since Anu is in the negative still. I'm going to go New Jericho as the last spasm of a dying order, hoping to gain relations with Anu. We're high enough that I'm not concerned about losing some with New Jericho. So let's try to boost Anu just a little bit.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So we did gain a little with them. The Attitude to Phoenix Project has lowered both just from New Jericho. Synedrian to New Jericho and Disciples to New Jericho both have lowered. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to find our next mission here. And okay, we got a flyer. We got a flyer. That's what we needed to see. And unfortunately, it's the guy that I would have preferred to have. Oof. Let's hope. Let's hope beyond hope that we're going to hold up okay. This is what we're going to do. Manufacturing. God, 15 hours to go still for our second weapon. But at least Air Force-wise, we can get the Airwolf equipped with a defensive module. It's got to help some, right? Right? We hope. Maybe. Sort of, kind of. That's not the kind of big flyer I was wanting to go up against with 2 ships here. Wow. Well, we can't reach him midair, so we're going to pause a little bit and find out where he's going. And once he gets there, we're going to fly over to try and deal with him. Looks like he's going towards this Synedrian haven, and we'll see if he's continues to go there. Well, the Airwolf has a promotion on board. MC, you just got a promotion, so you've got your cross class. We could cross-class you with a sniper, but technician is a possibility with this perk. I'm going to think about that just a little bit and what we're going to do with you, because we noticed your speed was a little on the lowish side. We're going to give you a couple clicks of speed while we think about a cross-class a little longer. And let me just quick cycle through the rest of the aircraft. We're going to fly you here. A haven was destroyed, so I was hoping he would corrupt that haven, but it was destroyed by the Behemoth. That's a Synedrian Haven. He's headed over yet to another Synedrian Haven here. So as soon as this, we're going to have to keep our eye over here. Okay, we've been here. We've got to search somewhere with this ship here. Yikes, where else do I need to go? We're going to come down and explore here. We're going to come up. There's a lot going on. That vessel's there. We explored here. We're going to come up with this ship and explore here. And we're going to go back. Oh, and can we explore here? Yes. And we're going to come back and keep our eye on this. It looks like that's where it's going, and that's where we're going to fly right now. We're going to start with the gift. Hopefully, if we are unsuccessful on the first attack, we go here, and it'll be a quick rearm ourselves before the Behemoth. Hopefully, we can, since we're so close at getting reinforced, we can rearm ourselves rapidly against this guy. So let's fly here and follow up here. All right, let's do a little air game. And let's see, these are incendiary damage, so we're going to go against, and this is a short range, a short distance weapons here, the shock weapons. So we maybe what we do is we go against the shock weapons with this vessel, and we can put out and counter the fire weapons that are going against us. So we start off with you, even though you only have one gun. That's the downside of this potential battle. But that's I think what we're going to do to start off. Let's start weakening down the shock. Then our other ship can focus on the or maybe I take out the fire weapons since I can deal with them at long range. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to engage first with our least equipped vehicle just because he has a counter. And we're going to see if we can take out those fire weapons so that our follow-up ship doesn't have to worry about them. That's how we'll do it. Let's hope we can have success. And the Pandoran's weapons have plus 10% accuracy. We're in the mist a little bit. It's a weak weapon as far as the amount of damage it does. It does have pretty quick reload though. Now we're coming through after our first mist. We do have countermeasures to this weapon. Okay, we took out one of the fire weapons. We're going to focus on the next one, and we're probably going to have to run really quick once the shock weapons hit us. And we are disengaged. So we weakened it down for our second ship to come in. They took out our other weapons. Let's get in here on our other ship, if we can get over to it, the gift, and see if we can continue this interception and be successful this time. The big focus for us is going to be to take out this weapon so we can then focus on the shock weapons before it gets close enough. Cross your fingers. Both our weapons are fairly long range, so hopefully we can get that accomplished if they can all hit. one can hope. The shock is, or these are visual guidance, so maybe we can even avoid the shock if we can damage the long-range fire, because we got to get rid of the fire before it hits us. And we did. Both the dangerous weapons are out, so we're going to focus everybody else on the shock weapons, which we do have the ability to potentially evade once we get close enough. So we may have this in hand if we can hit. Come on, let's get close, let's get close, let's get close. Let's hit a few here. Let's hit a few here. We're gonna have to start evading here with our countermeasures. And I'm just gonna keep using the countermeasures over and over because he has rapid fire against us. Can we take out one of these things? God, we keep missing. Focus down here. We gotta take out this final shock weapon somehow as we're evading. We don't have many more evasions left. We took it out. Okay, this baby is ours. We survived it. All the rest are going against the hull. Whew, we may send this big old behemoth back to the sea if we're lucky. If this one's worth enough points. All right, we got a nice reward of materials and we picked up a gun also. Attitude is improved again with Synedrian.
You may or may not be aware that during the early stages of the spread of the Pandora virus, several of the founding members of Synedrian were part of an organization called the Firebird Initiative, studying ways of stopping the virus. My calculations suggest that the initiative could have significantly changed the course of human history, but unfortunately its operations were suspended after an eco-terrorist attack. Humans of that time appear to have had an irrational phobia of genetic technology, a pathology I unfortunately fail to understand. We have always believed that all of the initiative's research was lost, but we have recently unearthed evidence that suggests some of it was recovered. I'm sure you understand the immense value it could hold for our current projects. We don't know whether the person who took the research is still alive, but we have the coordinates of his last known location. If you could help us investigate, we would consider it a major step in the furtherance of our common goals.
Oh, we'd be happy to assist you.
I am pleased. That was the optimal projected outcome of this conversation.
All right, so let's go find out where this newest mission is. And it's in South America. We don't quite... Yeah, we do have the ability to get there. So even though we haven't explored too much down here, we have the ability to get here. The Behemoth, if you look at that, it says it's roaming the land, even though we got our 3 of 3 disruption points. So maybe that'll change to blue quickly. We can hope. One can only hope. Or is it going to continue against this target before it goes underwater? I hope not. But we've disrupted it, if you want my opinion. We've got our 3 out of 3. He needs to go blub blub and get out of here and go away. We're going to explore here. You're going to get fixed back up. That's what you're going to do here, the Airwolf. I'm thinking... Yeah, it's turned blue, so that Synedrian Haven is safe. So that means we can now get the gift flying away somewhere to start doing some missions. So this is what I'm thinking is... we shall also temporarily fly over here to start searching around over here, and this will be our next target. So let's get flying. Fortunately, it's not a corrupted mission or area within the mist, and something else paused us. So what did we find? Oh, we found a haven. And let's go check this mist area. Santa Claus is dead. The brave one has landed near an abandoned convoy of 6 trucks. Our operatives have searched the cargo containers and discovered that they are all carrying toys and games for children. So we're going to distribute, trying to gain favor that we can. I don't think with 2 missions, this may only give us positive against Anu, but that doesn't care. I don't care. I want positive with Anu. We may be topped out temporarily with Sinedria and New Jericho with their missions pending. I'm still going to do this just to try and gain here, and our materials and stuff are okay-ish. So we do gain a little bit from Anu also, and that's the big thing. It's wasted on the other 2, but we're still okay with them. We're going to keep exploring while we can. And the Airwolf's almost back to full strength. Okay, we're all flying. We have an abandoned haven. No hostile forces have been detected, but there are probably some resources we can find here. So we'll search, and found some food. Small cache of resources has been found. Pandorans have initiated an infestation flight. Where? Why are you not going? It says the Behemoth is roaming, but we have all the disruption points. So doggone it. That doesn't make sense to me. The Behemoth, we got 3 out of 3 disruption points. And the Behemoth is roaming the land. What else do we have to do? What is the problem, my friends? I flew a ship off thinking that we took care of this thing, and we have not. Oh. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to have to turn around this flyer to come back to battle the Behemoth and the flyer, since it's obviously, even though the color is changed to go underwater, it is not going underwater. It is still roaming the land with 3 out of 3 disruption points. I'm going to have to refocus again on the flyers, bring my ship back. At least this one's getting repaired. As far as manufacture, we're only 4 hours away from being fully equipped. And we'll just have to start next episode without a mission, because this one's going on far too long without getting our next mission queued up. I thought we were going to by flying up to phase 2, but the Behemoth has thrown a wrench into those plans. So we're going to do that. It says it's initiating a corruption flight. What that means, I don't know. Can this Behemoth is going out to corrupt the haven, apparently. A New Jericho one over here, is that what it's trying to tell us or hinting at? So we're going to come back next time and see if we can deal with this thing still without a mission to start the episode, but at least we have a plan now going forward. So thumbs up if you enjoyed the mission today. We got air game, we got a nest, we're improving relations left and right, and this is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you next time.